my thoughts. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my...
What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodik, and you see the title of the video. We're jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle in order to test out and let shine this brand new Extreme Z Awakening for an older unit, which was the Halloween Ghostenks and Ghost. Now, one thing that I'm hoping everybody already knows, but we're going to go over it real quick, is as you can see, I have the boy Easy 8 up, right? 140 out of 140. He's sitting there looking good, but he's 10 out of 15 on his super attack. He is rainbowed. As you can see, I've had him rainbowed for a long time. Crit additional, you know, his free dodge that he gets there. But we got to put the last 5 super attack into him, right? To have him 15 out of 15. And I don't want to use Elder KAIS. So the way that you do that is you go over to training. You find the boy, right? Because he's the intelligence. He's level 140. And boom, there he is. So he's level 140, 10 out of 15. And now I farmed up a second copy of the free-to-play boy. I awakened that second copy. But before I awakened him, I fed 4 other copies into this dude. So he is now 5 out of 10. So now that he's awakened, I can feed him into my level 140 unit and put him 15 out of 15. You can do the same exact thing with Candy Vegito. You can actually do this for, you know, any other summonable unit, really. As you can see, I have a ton of the physical Kales. So when her and AGL Caulifla get their Extreme Z Awakening, no Elder KAIS needed. Just awaken those, and then bada bing, bada boom, you're good to go. Let's test out this Ghostenks, see how he does. So we're jumping into LGE, Legendary Goku event, as it's been called, and we're bringing one of his best linking partners, one of this Ghostenks' best linking partners, and it is the physical Seal Tanks. You can also bring the strength Ghostenks as well, but he's just not as good. Even in his Extreme Z Awakened form, if I remember correctly. Does that Super Saiyan Ghostenks? Yeah, he does have an Extreme Z Awakening, but I just don't think he's as good as the other one. Though, he is great on long event, or on events with a lot of enemies. Unfortunately, this event is not one of them, right? So, we're going to go ahead and stack up this Gohan, let him do his thing out there. Go ahead, hit me. That's the hardest you can be able to hit me all game long. 20k, be happy about that, all right, brother? Be happy that you got at least that off, because we're just coming stronger. So what does this Ghostenks do? I am sure you are wondering, and why should you you know, put in the effort to level him up and do all that stuff, right? Well, it's pretty simple. He is great for many different game modes. And is he going to get the 3-4, huh? Yeah, I think that's the way to go. He's going to look real solid doing that for sure. Let me just take a look here. Where's his stats at? 85,242, but they're going to skyrocket when he actually super attacks. That's the good thing. It's going to skyrocket quite a bit when he actually super attacks here. So let's see what the numbers look like. Nice little... Okay. All right. That looks clean. I mean, not great when it's not a crit, but when it crits, it was looking clean in my opinion. So that's very good. And we're going to get the 2 Gohans together. I don't know how well they link up, but whatever. Might as well. You know what I mean? Might as well get them together. And we'll do this here. And then this rotation should take care of itself. Now, this dude, the new Ghostenks, Intelligence Ghostenks, well, the newly Extreme Z Awakened Ghostenks, is a Fusion 77% HP Attack and Defense, 3 key, or Intelligence 3 key HP Attack and Defense. So if you're really, really hurting on a leader for you know, Battlefield, you're down to your 50%, he can, you know, he can do in a pinch. He's going to greatly raise attack and defense for that turn. It's not stacking, it's just for that turn. And he's going to cause supreme damage with a 50% chance to stun the enemy for 2 turns, which is pretty good. Always, anything that's 50% or above is pretty solid in my opinion for stunning purposes. Now, obviously, Legendary Goku cannot be stunned, so we're not really going to take advantage of that here. Let's see. Does he do better in the middle? No, not really. All right, so let's see how many orbs we can get. That's 4 there. I think that's the most we're going to be able to do. 4 here, and he's going to jump up, yep, almost 300k. Again, 85,000, but he will not gain that defensive bonus until he actually super attacks, unfortunately. So he's at 293 right now. What's he going to jump up to? Almost 2 million for a free-to-play unit. He ain't doing bad. He ain't doing bad at all. So what is in his kit that makes him pretty good? And then this Seal Tank's out of nowhere doing double 2 mils. All right, my boy. I see you, little Gotenks. Both of you guys putting in work. I appreciate the work. Anyway, he's going to randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow orbs. Pretty good. And I love that he does that because he actually gets stronger as he does that. And I'll explain that in a second. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I think I do. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We will give this boy... he actually needs 4. And I don't like that I'm taking those away from him, but it is what it is because he could just grab these strength orbs, so he's fine there. So he's an orb changer, rainbow, similar to the Gotenks, right? Similar to the Gotenks that's on this team. But the difference is he gives himself attack and defense 7% per any orb that he gets. Doesn't matter what the orb is. He's going to get 7% attack and defense. On top of that, he's going to recover almost 10,000 HP. It's 9,999. And 30% attack and defense for every rainbow orb that he gets. And then if you're in a map that has candy, he recovers HP with candy. I think it's like 7,000 or something like that. 5,000. Which is like, who cares, right? It's not really important unless if you're doing the battlefield stage. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 5. Yeah, I think it's almost impossible to get 5 here, but whatever. We'll put it there, and then we'll just do this, and then we'll give him the AGL orb. So let's see where the attack is right here. No support on this rotation. 1.8, yep, looks about right. So he's going to be hovering around that high 1 millions, close to 2 millions type of number. And keep in mind, if he does do an additional super attack, it's going to be very nice indeed. He's got Golden Warrior, which is going to give him 1 key and all enemies negative 10% defense at level 10. Now at level 1, it's just giving him that 1 key and negating their defense by 5%, so not that much. Super Saiyan, level 1, which it is right now, or it may be level 2 or 3, nothing serious, right? 10% attack, it goes up to 15%. Yeah, we will have to allow this man to just do some nasty tanking, because he's a nasty tank. Don't get it twisted, he is indeed. Prepare for battle, 2 key, and then once you get it to level 10, it adds 5% attack and defense. Innocence starts at 10, goes all the way up to 15%. Fuse Fighter starts at 2 key, and the Innocence is attack, by the way, 10% attack up to 15% attack. Fuse Fighter, 2 key, and then at level 10, you gain 5% attack and defense. Saiyan Lineage, 1 key. At level 10, it's 2 key and 5% attack and defense. And then Shattering the Limit, 2 key, and then at level 10, an additional 5% attack and defense. So kind of across the board, very similar stats, right? The great thing about this Seal Tanks that he's sitting with is they're sharing 6 out of 7 links. 6 out of 7 links. The only thing that this free-to-play unit doesn't have is Fierce Battle, which makes sense, right? I don't think there's any... Let me know in the comments below, actually. I don't know if there's a single free-to-play unit that has Fierce Battle. I don't think so, at least. I'm pretty sure there isn't, but I could be wrong about that. Okay, 3 is the best I can do, I guess? Yeah, all right. We'll let that go. We'll let that go. 3 was the best we can do, which is okay. It's not 4, whatever. 5, I obviously will be the best, and this is actually a little unfortunate. You do want him to super attack first before you take that super attack, because I do believe that if he super attacked first, he probably would have took like 30k damage there. Probably would have took like 30k, but unfortunately was not the case here. Got hit pretty hard from Goku. Got to deal with it, right? Got to deal with it. But in penance, he's going to beat the hell out of his dad right there. Well, his dad and his, you know, Vegeta's dad. I always forget that Gotenks is the fusion, right? Always slips my mind. Anyway, let's go ahead. Oh, goodness. This is going to be something serious right here, boys. This is going to be something serious right here. So let me focus up. Let's get this 7. Let's get that 7-star, you know, 7 Dragon Ball Dokkan mode here, if we can. I may screw it up. No, I did not. Sometimes when it's too slow, I screw up, but it looks like, you know, the skills are still with the boy. So I appreciate that. So yeah, in terms of the 6 out of 7 links that they share, Innocence, Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Prepare for Battle, and Fuse Fighter. Good links to share. So is looking very good. And then in terms of what categories he's on, Fusion, Hybrid Saiyans, Joined Forces, which is interesting. Joined Forces, I'm pretty sure it's that, not because he's a fusion, because I don't think there's any other fusions on Joined Forces from what I can see. I think the only reason that it's Joined Forces is because the ghosts are there, and that's it, right? The ghosts are in the background, so it's considered Joined Forces. It's not because it's a fused, you know, 2 characters fused into 1. No, that is not it. Wow, that's a lot of health back, brother. Holy cow. Holy cow. Actually, yeah, this will be better. Again, grabbing the rainbow orbs is better for him than grabbing any other type of orbs. It's just, it is what it is, right? Grabbing those orbs are better. Rainbow orbs, prioritize rainbow orbs. He just does way better with rainbow orbs. 1.39 mil, not bad. So, Hybrid Saiyans, Fusion, Joined Forces, Youth, Super Saiyans, and Special Pose. Yes, indeed, Special Pose. So let's see how much damage he does. Type Disadvantage. He supered 68,000. Okay, pretty good. Now, that Goku, that God Goku is known for doing quite a bit. So the fact that he's only getting hit for 68,000, pretty solid. I think so far he's shown that he's a good little addition to a free-to-play unit. Like, if your box is lacking and you're having trouble with, you know, running a Hybrid Saiyans team or even a Super Saiyan team or anything like that, you can bring this guy along and he can do some damage. He can definitely do some damage. The question is, do I want to transform this dude? What's his defense at? No, I'll put him up a little bit more. A little bit. Actually, he won't be able to super attack this turn. I think that's the problem with having him off rotation. He hasn't been able to super attack, but hey, what can you do, man? Sometimes you got to prioritize this brand new future Gohan. Show off that nice little super attack. Time to end this. Looking clean, except he's not going to finish him off. All right. What can you do? What can you do? Other future Gohan. Show him your older super attack. Still looks good, though. I'll take you down. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Doesn't look like groundbreaking, but, you know, it's still good. It's still good. So, let's see what these boys can do on this rotation. All right, we got some nice little, yeah, that's going to be 3 right there. And this boy is going to get hit hard. I mean, everyone's going to get hit really hard. I might just die in this rotation, but who cares? You know what I mean? Doesn't really matter. 35k on a normal attack before he gets super attack. That's not bad. Again, if he actually supered, it would have been way less. Probably like 6,000 or something like that. Maybe even less than that. Who knows? So I ain't too mad about that damage that he got hit for. But yeah, he's a decent unit. I would say that the Candy Vegito is definitely better. Because the Candy Vegito does pretty much what he does, but just better in almost every single way. But we'll have to play with him more to find out. But so far, I'm satisfied. So there you go. You have Gotenks and Ghost, the Halloween edition. Didn't really disappoint. They do very well. They link up very well with a lot of different units. They're on a ton of different categories. Their links are pretty solid, like I said. And you can bring them in a bunch of different events, particularly with that 50% chance to stun. And the fact that they're not going to be doing like insane damage, but they're going to be able to heal. That's pretty good. They're useful utility-based units, which is going to help a lot of people's teams. So this guy, you can definitely find a spot into your squad to help you out. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, then you aren't helping yourself out at all. Consider what you're doing with your life. Go ahead and gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.